happened last week. I think last week, Wednesday. Okay, I was just there, and then I got a message from TikTok here. So there's this account that messaged me, oh, hi, so and so wants your number. And then I just gave the number out. And I'm like, I'll try to put evidence here or proof here. And I'm like, who is that? The certain place. And he asked me to order whatever I want to eat, and then he will pay. And frankly speaking, now I had already eaten, so I just went in for some wraps. Sandwich. Yeah, I went.
Where is the proof? Where is the proof? Say Appiah Stadium. Did he profess love to the lady before Sawabaho? Yes, so in business.
I just saw a video. A lady or that's through hey. Essay or address the issue concerning on Appiah Stadium encounter be or munyayem. Unfortunately for me, I feel say she ended up telling us a story instead of addressing an issue.
That video, me no. Me better hono. Me drew na Tibaka. Kamel hotel from the Sɛcrɛts. Say room 4 or 5. Say, eye pe. Any adjumboni. Kamel say front is in room. O the hotel no guest house apartment ne form. About phone ni pa bebre tete the video so or capture moment to
you gotta explain, tire, and you gotta explain tire. Appiah Stadium and I'm no say no abasem. Edian I see baby girl be your friend Ella Aba one a camera or TikTok. Na Baba wana say Okoshi Appiah Stadium. The invitation only a chrono demand say won't Koshia Appiah Stadium no. Na on shed him the reason tia okwa koshia no. Either say a love, a passem, and I say a business. But ono ababa one dear, na dwunumu no or say or co purposely for business. Na business no ye koshia hotel ana ye koshia hotel, 5-star hotel, Appiah Stadium. Emfoni anan video ababa da bontia, oni ababa one te a omodin komo. Video na bada bonten no Appiah Stadium so atwene teacher say ababa wana gunu hu fi waguna ne masse eto de ababa wa ye friend Ella yi ebekwa gugina sendibia ekwan kro ben so kra na omo fa so a omo din komo amanfo bebre ana react memo watie reaction ni bebre but dedika yenti ababa wa ye friend Ella no ne story senior osi narrative story no ekwan krompo a otimini Appiah Stadium an
issue that happened last week. I think last week, Wednesday. Okay, I was just there, and then I got a message from TikTok here. So there's this account that messaged me, oh, hi, so and so wants your number. And then I just gave the number out. And I'm like, I'll try to put evidence here or proof here. And I'm like, who is that? The name that he mentioned. I'm like, oh, who is that? I'll show the screenshots here. I'm like, who is that? And then he said, Appiah something. I've forgotten because I have to go back to the message and check the name. But then I'll put the proof here. And then he mentioned that name. And I'm like, okay, I don't know that person, honestly. I'm like, okay, but who is that? And then he sent me the person's picture. Okay, but still, I didn't know who the man was. Okay, so I'm like, oh, okay, no problem. So later on, maybe I may forget it, right? So, my number card I may buy you. So people do check my number. They call me for business and all that. So my number is on my bio. So I gave the number to him and I ignored. I was going about my day. I was doing my nails that day. Okay. So I was just there and then a number called me that, oh, Penny and I know saying. And I'm like, oh, okay. Now about and I'm like, oh, I'm in town. And he was like, I want to see you today. I'm traveling tomorrow, which is the Wednesday. I'm traveling on Thursday, according to him. So I want to see you. And I'm like, okay, please, I'll call you back. All right, I was doing my nails, so I focused on my nails. while I was thinking through like what is going on, why does this person want to see me, I was thinking a lot. I'm like, is it something they want to promote me? Is it a contract? Something. Me, I was thinking a positive way. I was having a positive mindset all this while. So I'm like, okay, let me call him back. And then I called him back, and I'm like, I'm the lady that he called. So he was saying that he wanted to see me, and he said yes, he wants to see me now. So I should, do I drive? And I said no, I don't drive. So I should book a Bolt or Uber and come. He will pay. I should request for the one that has full AC. You forget about that. He will pay. And I laughed, and I'm like, okay. I booked the boat, and I went to him. He sent me location. It's a signature apartment around this. What he told me was signature apartment. I don't know if that was part of his plans. So I went to the signature apartment. I got there. I started calling him the number that he used to call me. Please, I'm here. So and so. It took a while before, I think it was number busy before he called back. And I'm like, I'm at the signature apartment, so I'm here. And he was like, no, he's not there. He's at the gallery. The gallery, which I don't even know that place. Seriously, I'm being truthful. I don't know that place. The gallery. So I said, okay. I started asking around. I asked the security guy, please. And he was like, oh, no, this is the signature. So the gallery is in front of you. You walk. By this time, the boat is gone, because that's where I did the shoot too. That's not a problem. So the man directed me that I'll walk a little bit, and then I should turn my right. And I'm like, oh, okay. So while I was going, I was asking for direction, and then they were directing me. I got to the place, and there was a security. They were like, call the person that brought you here so we can let you in. I'm like, okay, hello sir, I'm here. So I met him. He welcomed me. Oh, you're a nice girl, and just our TikToks and the sitting place, and he asked me to order whatever I want to eat, and then he will pay. And frankly speaking, I had already eaten, so I just went in for some wraps. Sandwich. Yeah, I went in for some sandwich and some coconut drink. So we were sitting down, we were talking, asking me what I do, business that I do, and all that. So we were talking. I was eating, so maybe I didn't know, maybe he didn't want to interact me with my eating because he was quiet, doing some couple of calls and all that. I was also quiet doing, so I decided to tell the waiter to package the thing for me, because I felt like maybe because I'm eating, so he doesn't want to talk about the reason why he called me. So I asked the waiter to just package it for me. I was already eating food, so he should package it for me. Let me send it home so that we can have time and talk about the reason why I'm here. So he did that, and he was like, after packaging the thing, I was just sitting down and I was looking at him. Before then, let me tell you what happened. I think someone came there. I don't know if he was already meeting with the person there to take some money, or it was Sɛcrɛts, because the person, while we were sitting, the person came there and he gave him an envelope, and he was kind of talking about it, that, oh, your boss said that and then he handed over the envelope to him, and then he opened it. It was some dollars, and then he just placed it down. And it was
uti dollars bi ni ade bi o ka asem bi odika ka asem bi o so bi buy out the envelope ebre Appiah na onim se eye settings ana ameko machinati tini,
that we can have time and talk about the reason why I'm here. So he did that, and he was like, after packaging the thing, I was just sitting down and I was looking at him. Before then, let me tell you what happened. I think someone came there. I don't know if he was already meeting with the person there to take some money, or it was Sɛcrɛts, because the person, while we were sitting, the person came there and he gave him an envelope, and he was kind of talking about it, that, oh, your boss said that and then he handed over the envelope to him, and then he opened it. It was some dollars, and then he just placed it down. And it was like, he was communicating. It was like, oh, anyway, I had the power. We're saying, I forgot the amount he said, but it was full of dollars. So yeah, I didn't care. And then he showed me some message on his phone receiving 20,000 or 200,000, I don't know. And then he asked me that, look at this, or showing me with his phone. He said, look at this message. how much do you think this is? And I'm like, I checked and I'm like, oh, I think it's 20,000. And he was like, oh, okay. And then, mommy, why are you? I ignored it. So trying to frame all those things up to set me up that he's wealthy, okay? That one aside, he did all that, and then he told me after packaging the thing, he told me that, do you want to go inside with me to see my room? And I'm like, sorry, see your room? No. And then I proceeded to ask him, please, Mr. Bisawo, why did you call me here? Because I want to know if it's business, okay? Not that if it's business, all I was thinking was that it's business. So I wanted him to proceed because it's getting late, I want to get home. It was around 6 something to 7. So I wanted PM. So I wanted him to proceed. And then, so as soon as I said, no, I don't want to go to your room, he paused and then he started scrolling his phone. And then he made a call. And audio call is sorry call here. And I saw that this is a sign. As soon as sorry call, I know that no, he was not happy about what I said, that I wouldn't go with him to his room. So I just give him the benefit of the doubt. I was still sitting down waiting for him to return from his call. He never returned. I waited for almost 15 minutes. He never returned. I started calling him that, oh, it's getting late, I'm leaving, so you will come back another day. So we talk about whatever it is that you didn't get to talk about, and when you went ahead to talk about seeing your room, maybe that was a joke. So I called him, switch off. I called him and called him. Maybe it was my network, right? So I kept on calling, switch off, switch off, switch off. I'm like, what's going on? So I took the number of the waiter.
The number you dialed is currently not reachable.
Maybe it's my network. So I called him. It was still switch off. So at this point, it was 20 minutes gone. And I'm like, no, he wouldn't come back because of what I said. So I left. I booked a ride and then I left the place. So this whole thing is that the disrespect. I don't know who you are. I don't know who he is. Okay, but he kept on saying, "Oh, your man Penny, I bet you chills today, Mahama, whatever. I don't know him."
Okay, Mama, I said, "Meet me and to us na."
He even told me that, you know what, I should just message the person who came for the number, and that is what I did.
Okay. I'm say no. So far, I believe say when you want to see was our story. Appiah Stadium, Kalai or TikTok, or Dini Juma or TikTok. I'm say Appiah Stadium share. Now Appiah Stadium who pen a number or the for bisu. Ana wonya a number. Ana only a corner the Appiah Stadium number at the map about one. Say or say, was the power yard the power into one friend. Now one friend no. Ana omunya nkitahudie no kire ne baby a obewo nti opeso ohun ono Appiah betu kwan eti wonya ntem baby girl no nsusu sabio obi afre ne saa na oni akọ no edwa na num yese mahama ba no oso okọ no okọhwe de etuam no okọkọhwe de etuam a ohwese ne ade na ekọ a ne tintini titi ana se anka Appiah Stadium anka wonyanya anka ode befa taste. See na mema ni bi yenya mema me story bi sa say ya bakala no wa mama anwe na mde hye mo kode na mkoye kala nto so mo de ho no meba ho akiri so atase na utie story amfo be brave react say aba won agu Appiah Stadium animase na Appiah na nkasa so akasa be pese utie Appiah nsema ono so di atudwa na oso hu de eko
Abisofo ofeme Mahama PC
she Appiah dimi na ode kasa no na drop your comment she Appiah ni dimi na se no OCD kasa no never drop your comment na yen hade
Abisofo ofeme Mahama PC Appiah Stadium anopay mi yi ensem mienu pe bia no ene Monday ababa wa pe di video bia beto abonten nipa ni mi omo frame se ma men kasa ba mi nipa ntime no asem kakra obi a otu befu bia amfa ncheme if so already the girl no ama lawyers and free Sabre no pay nko boy numero 4:30 to 5 about Tony later chamber kuma so me hu lawyer safu du kuma akakra me do no office me see you again no the camera odi your video odi scam ya na so odi edini pa boni say odi beto e bi say abusa for the dia make sare say me wo baby wo kroma me party political side onya me party ni we me ba wo school onimade sen me mo da mo pa obi onim me baby wo kuma say airport e fe ba wa bi o musa le say enipa buru more than 40 na mama wo ko ni din mu ebi e mema ebi e ma e mema ne kra doso me hu obi an star ne nya politics a me say me say again or sa gidi fo asabi a lot obi organ obi blogger bia me hu no social media mama obi abali die ma agene number bia on the omla bontin say asema me kemi boa ebi obi a mia ma ho ode kakra nyame ahira me nam nipa bi so amayi nipa no me de boa wo teku na sempoa obi wa enya bi say me twene de na ko me party bebre bloggers ni me ni obi o social media o MPP ni pa so ne number me ni me ma me baba wa iko ni die mu agene number ma me ba lady me ko US akohwe boy a me nya kwan ko bi me sese me sika nyina dollars na me frame me ba no ba wa say nipa we so pene number ma me frame am say me wa kra me tu kwan e kina eli na beza me hu oba ye no openi oba no adwena lady ni ba no ene na adaga yi enti a okok me siw no yo so we video na o video me na me free soro o frame say oba no hotel na me dan e wo be ababe 9th floor me da soro yes for single chance whatever me nim e be isle go no oba me sifo me be nyina no o video me adwene wo gani trima me bobi me nim da so ni me da o video me no me be tra ho no me dru na otiba Kamel hotel from Sɛcrɛts say mo ma room 4 or 5 say eye pe any adwumbone a Kamel say front is in chine me room o the hotel no guest house apartment ne form abrofu ni pa bebre tete ho the video say o capture o mo tewa me so ni kure ni me so me popularity a me ye no me see form no nkofo ebi ni mi twa picture bi frefre me enti bi dru form Kamel ka say me hu na Kamel ka say ye nko na mi baby sa waiter dem say serve me o say magic bread sandwich openi obi a me tu kwan ma say me sika nyina dollar ti me phone so MTN fo sika bi sika wo so number no ja me ti bonko so me hu number say 24 million say 2000 for say 2.4 minim da me on hwe ma me na me nya bi ntia aduan na waje obi a wonim ni da wo ba ye na me ba nyina wo video me no why order bread sandwich say sika mo bi say me ni bi me ti wan obi de amande ade o de che me dollar o de bre me $1,000 enu nya wo kan o video num enti adwen be na lady no wonti a obi a minimum da so ni me free me hotel na suru si for me nyina na o video me enti say eya adwen papa say nya adwen bo me say watro bibia beto so opacho but Appiah said the minister say so obi no get na on kan chere say amana support no oboko akoyiri nsama no me siw no heavy get us the yo abreme me wodi pa kese do be on certain and prepare o mu nhia me call to say again no minya daje minini me yes ade we no wa trendy so obi nimu baabi eje first time me ma akwala na me so we mo airport ba wa akọ obi die ma pe number bebre obi wa me mo dwotre mo lady bi o kama bo kaso a no wo fe pa ni gay ya nya pe obi bi ti gay me na me yere kwa me ni adaje a me fa no masa baby a me fi adru me wa de pa me de ko fa ba ndeka me pese me fa na na me ne twempna enko ba ya me se codex from the so mo nche room Appiah stadium wo ba obi a wo ba hwe obi a onim wo ba nyina na wo video me nti entro na wa twera wo pa che no wo do wano ene ye video egu me ni mase video na wo twai no Ghana constitution ni nim ba bia da say utimi video bi secret nti abusa for the home na Appiah stadium me da Ghana ni biase girl no be share me court asam we enye yizo so betime hu sante hene yewura ebo mu ase sante hene ko ye mfa sa ansam we nko ana enye yizo so betime hu president nipa mi no mu kan meti eno kwa ko mu abebre se obi afro wunim no o ba gina na wo video me unya hu ni entiri penu no masem wo be share me court
okay Appiah stadium so aba wa no be hia no e wo court oni Appiah ya adwene wo hwese ne Appiah si di nkoma ai na asemba ko kan me dem ne ya adwene na ba bia manyina duru yi na sebe me kra no ti ha ti
me wodi pa kese do bia on certain and prepare o mu hia me court be again no me nya daje minini me ye sa de we no wa trendy so wo bi ni mu baabi eje first time me ma akwala na me so ye airport ba wa akọ bi die ma pen number bebre obi wa me mu dwotre mo lady bi o kama bo kaso a no wo fe pa ni gay ya nya pekro obi bi ti gay me na me yere kura me ni adaje a me fa no
o ti wo ni adaje a ye de fa o yere o ti wo no o yere o nko no ho aseme na aka no sa no nkomo be na odi ni sa no ha asem wenti eti obi ahu twom se wo yere kra no woni ne na yena ye bema me die o se ababa wa de ne kokota die me ya adwen kakra ye video na ode ababeto no without your consent so at ase aha anka me ne ababa wa na me kire o se die asi ma take you video o se me nko wurum sei yenko hwede na wurum ababa wa nse wo se yenko hwede wo dem ho etika dem wonko de anka onya de na asiwa anka de besi ne besie beta kwada ababa wa no so sebi ono so nya kwada asemu ya Appiah aka no medwen wa mentia
pa ni gay ya nya pekro obi ti gay me na me yere kura me ni adaje a me fa no
ene wifi wanya me school sanete amanfo di nkomo bebre memo tie wani we yi Xandy Kamel tie ni de kakra ma me amanfo di nkomo de afa sanse mu
saw a video a lady or that's through hey or address issue concerning on Appiah stadium encounter bi omunya. Unfortunately for me, I feel say she ended up telling us a story instead of addressing an issue. But I have few concerns about issue no see or address and sorry no be kan no. First of all, we see obi ba udi emu say Appiah stadium e pe number. You didn't ask questions. And I watch a penny. One can also say you don't know him. You don't know the name Appiah stadium. But what je penny say for number and fama Appiah stadium. One. Then Ubisa say who is that? And I so SNO Appiah stadium picture. After seeing the picture, you still said say you didn't know who the person was. Now you remember how come Appiah stadium according to send your message now with the two video no so chere no. What the number man nipa so dey come Appiah stadium. Appiah stadium has called you. And wo say or friend one or say on no kasa and then ya no person who because he is traveling the next day. And now what je penny you didn't ask questions. Nipa no about how say Appiah stadium per number no. You didn't ask the person questions to say Appiah stadium per number e dey akoye dey. You didn't ask say a business deal be a advert be a deal. You didn't ask questions. Appiah stadium called you and said say person share when ya. You didn't ask him questions. You didn't say anything. What's now we here with Nelson took I say you what we are and now we so ampa o friend na o ko share no e won apartment a oda. O koye no o say order bibia wo pe bia wo betua ka and na wo order aye. Wo order wraps in the keka ho and na wo wie na o say wo didn't so waye din na mo nkasa and na wo mo package ma wo. Wo wie ye no and obisa o say would you love to go up and go and see my room? Mama he didn't force you say and he didn't say sorry na yanko me dem o. Sorry na me no nkonko da o. Would you love to go and see my room? Sa na obisa o. Why are we always quick to tag men as if say they be an omo freyen a ompeso mo say be omo ne ekodeda? Adey. Why are we always quick to assume say e mema ne mo pe wo ye ho a e ya akosua kuma no? Why? Is Appiah stadium aware say all ba na wo video no? Is Appiah stadium aware say otena ase no na wo video ni sisi sa e be pem ne nan ho? This whole thing is like you are the one who wants to set Appiah stadium up. You want to set Appiah stadium up because why? You don't know the person. Their baby saw our number. You didn't ask questions. What's your yakwa share nipa krono? Madam, please come again, please. We inquire them, Mr. Come again. Let's stop being quick to judge men. aba.
Okay, Xandy Kamel so dia wo dia ba no. Mayenko what is a mini aba honam Sardine so ho kakra. Ono so react so far.
From me pa na ka tuma me ntu. O se senka ela no dia Appiah stadium achi mane ne koda ye nso anka ye na be ka say where is the proof? Where is the proof say Appiah stadium? Did he profess love to the lady before so oba ho? Yes, so okaso ni be business. Yes, Appiah stadium who say girl no record no. And why they putting off man call them and was switching off the phone, which I would have done. But I was saying, all call to me, do. Me, I grow people know me. Ebia me who bear maybe, me sweet person more jump. What does that make pen putting nada minyan and diamond? Can't just them no better. And truth be told, there are some meetings be a while about saying, oh, only will be ebia. Oh, maybe I'm a quite crammy book when I see me no bit to no be quite try me picture. Meet we a new person or be quite be afraid me sorry after me so politics it is possible. And I damn up to now digitalization world people still feel say Obama no kwasha dem or no kwada dia and we have a long way to go. Cause suits in this a hotel rooms no akonya wo ho. If we don't teach our girls say nobody is coming. Nobody is coming, Bambi. You have to fight for yourself. And this will call be one as a weapon to put at the best of bagging. Weapons, so the new drew on us away, why this or twash or soon put a defend on one. It is admissible in the court of law. But the intent or be a dream, the way it's I any mood, you won't see me for court to say, Nanka, Appiah and again, that we have not established that fact. And Appiah by no, non call me a short saying, Lady Ningu, the castle young Mano, a Yobioka, I don't, young quote them, maybe you're a new person. Social media, now my basuna, when you're ready, some and we are going to make you learn. Because social media and nano is not like some normal nana, which I be man no, so Penamukonia dead. It's a whole different world. And so by social media, so now say you are becoming popular. Who make you be out of your life on social media? You have to learn a whole lot of things. Me, I don't go in a meeting thinking, say, Bema Pemi. I don't go in a meeting thinking so opinion me better because why would you? I am a woman on my own. I'm a woman on my and these situations, no, I have been there before. I have been there before and I came out of it. Me because I baby my fun because I don't have any idea and men that thing put them off. Because someone himself people know them, people willingly throw themselves at them. And they are expecting so I don't call them on a Uber your whole says the member my festival my say bowie. And maybe you cannot at the end member no cross on him because no. If you ask you don't go in life thinking say no. Obey be a person know that or be friend me just because I Appiah said them or no that why it has not been established. Here is the court of law. It doesn't apply in court of law.
Okay, when I'm Sardine so our point our so what I say. My story, hey, menkana, hey. Anyways, honam adi nkomo, and I'm for din komo bebre. Senior ohwe tie honam komo na wogina Appiah chi, ana afi so Xandy Kamel so ejina Appiah chi. So what I say, aha, yenko omo say Appiah de. Why na dwen say o de Muhammadin ni ayi kokotako level sa ba be retwe.
Asemna Ella Babekano. Ella, you've not done nothing wrong by sharing your story. I'm very disappointed in some of these aunties on this TikTok. Some of you, that means I dear moya no your friend mo person mo pay because the person is what? Worthy? Your friend mo some Russian mind there no. I feel the matter Russian mind asem na say. Muchiro bi o woska na muchiro bi o wodi. One friend obas omra. Ella, for you thinking that it was business, you've done nothing wrong. That's exactly how you should think. Because one friend said, "Memra, me knew baby. You just call me a day." And one friend said, "Memra," and then I'll person drain. Why would I even think someone me baby? You want to come and have sex with me or something? Why would I even think that way? What for be so omra? Now aba, we see young ko dem na ko hwe me dem. Now I'm mad. That is a walk on. That is a walk. Nipa na friend and why drink. Now paying for more TikTok. You swing na from Sarawusu to pay for when you be and man. I say na Appiah stadium. Now also fair girl so I'm no friend so I'm be a day. Obiant me and Mr. question say, "O friend is so on free ni fear and for Kadambrano. On for Monsieur Kada. On for whatever Ubo say damn brano. Now also I'm be a day." Then you guys are saying, oh, you shouldn't have done TikTok. When we are coming from my TikTok, no, I sent us here. Painful pa. Yeah, mum be my more. More, ye mum be moving to my way, your pan, and we who say what TikTok on. What floor bar say ombra? Waba, o see young kona me demo, or see oh, demo de me crochet. Now what shall that means say your intentions. Ah, the fraud ban me I can't even put words in your mouth. Your intention and the fraud ban is some friends who might be saying question apartment or the gallery. Are you kidding me right now? This is just waste of time. This is disrespect. We're disrespecting the big time to think even say wait me pulling it once it's in the no is disrespect. Some of you are scared to say because it's Appiah Stadium or your wine. Appiah Stadium. Say ya na muti obi ya ade no nipa ne ye bone na muntime nka o TikTok hanu say. O ya Appiah Stadium ti muntime nka mo hwe. Mode ne nanchen and our big man for wa and what's a video. So one video girl ya mba nka mo beka se na evidence wo fa. Aka mo beka se na evidence wo. What's that us by me to me drink class ya ma me no mu kra na mo aye me eyi.
Me pa cho ye nua ba yin susu ejina ela na chi. Ai obi beka se oya Appiah Stadium anti no sebe won ko no ngoda no mani na mu emfama no so atase enti no amafo di nkomo ma me fa last video emfama wo na we susu tu jakese pa e de ama ela
madam sa pilolo agro na opese wodi no app yi so ha no hweni yi na befono sa jeli mai tatis na opese wo play no ko play kire o classmate for no na nyeye aya na mudwen se app yi so ha obi ya akwala ma mo ho aya na mudwen se app yi so ha ye nkwala ma mo ho okoye na nkoko ye yie ma wo ana okoye na nkasika kese bi ana se ka kese bi pie firi mu ba ya nka re ba betena app yi so aka ana na e wa dwen se time Appiah Stadium yes di na chi kohwe ne dem no wo yes wo nko no na e wa dwen se Appiah Stadium ba be pa wo cho se madam me pa wo cho no wa hyehyɛ wo bo akese se ne be ya wo begina so e dia blackmail no wo ho Appiah Stadium da bia wo free ba ne hwa bi no no so pie free aba ono wa ye hye chen ho Appiah Stadium no ba bia wo free ba no e hwa na Appiah Stadium so free ba ono wa ye hye chen wo pese wo DJ Limai that is play Appiah Stadium no ono wo ye Limai chen ho o ye Limai chen wo sa lady we ya wo so ye Limai woman no ukwaye na nke kofa ma wo ana ukwaye na nke ko yie ma wo sika kese bi ko pie free mu ana se ka kese bi ko pie free mu ana boshe kese bi ko pie free mu ba ya nka de ba betena app yi so aka ana mudwe sai nipa ye nkwala na omugu app yi so obi a wonnim nipa no Appiah Stadium kwa na gu di emu esene location se bra be hia no Appiah Stadium kwa na asene ni location ama o se bra be hwehwe ba bi a wo se wonnim nipa ban a wo ya nka obedi na chi akọ ko ka se bra nka abeko se wonnim nipa ban Appiah Stadium oya anka o send you location se bra no nka obeko onu nko de wo di emu a wo send you location se bra be hia no ha na se bra be hia no se wonim se contract ben nipa no wo send ni location ama wo TikTok ho no wanko ni di emu anko hwe nipa ban a wo ye ana wukọ baby a wukọ ba ye na nsa na wo ba be hu wo ba be check aba be hu nipa ban a wo ye because we mfi wunti no ba betena ha be gu nanimu ase o madam sa Limai tatis na wo pese wo play no app yi so ha no wan hwe ni ye a wo wan hwe ni ye no wan hwe mu anya wo content a wo ebe funu wan hwe mu na wan anya wo content a ebe funu because baby a wo free ba na ye nyina ye pie free ho no ye free ba ya pie free ho ni free ayeba wasa nya ho ye nipa take ni video tama wo ba no wasa nya ho take ni video who damn you na muso mpenifo we yemfa ndi musa mo se sebio sebio obi a mo behunu bia gewe wa ge ben nti Appiah Stadium gewe na unhu ni so bida gewe ana unhu ni so bida ama wakwako take you pictures abetana app yusu ba be gu wani mu ase o content baba ba na wo create content papa ben ana wo create enye nanse ya content a wo create na Ghana ha no se ni sebio yeso so nsemfo so ne yaso so ama wa bedroom prempren so wa bedru ya wo content papa ben na wo create ajina ho no ama asuko no mawe pasa nya ho ye ni take ni videos wodi enhwebu na nya wo content ebe funu wo app yi so ha madam
okay also share na content no ono no wo twa no wo so betime twa bi saa aba we nkomo opese okumdwafo no no ankasa be ekono ogodi dwa no aba we opese won say be bia ono pie fie aba no omo so pie firi aba. Now the question is, did you survive? So at here obia de na dwen na okrom ase meka no kora de akere mo Appiah stadium kesete na ko bebo kala no onye kala oye bad otamu trumu no so. The truth must be told. Kala no ne ho akono so at here sa Appiah nko ba betu kwan enti anka e fire ko de padanum na nko de koy na nka kala no so nko ya janko benya kakra se politicians omo ya no mo je kakra sa Appiah yi sebi na amanfo se wagimi nanso onyimi ode na adwe na eye adwuma sebi yewura kro bia asante kotoko pem so won se o ne kasem oyi na danse ye se ono kura no enipa mienu pe ana mbetimi aka kire ono Appiah stadium se sa asem no ontwensan yewura kro bia asante kotoko na Appiah ono pe ana afi so His Excellency John Dramani Mahama sebi ode ne kwase apanyinche e wo sankofo yi ana mpanimfo yi anim enti sebi owode cash won ho dollars won ho otukwan sa ne sitie obi ade na dwene nanka epeke ya anka okonanim kakala nso be fili but kala no de etie ne kala nso ani da ho kala na ye na dwene se obi ntimi mfa sebe ni popularity emewe no na manfo odi nkomo se kala ikra ebi akra na omokro mo hwie no omuntia nkomo manfo odi no ewo mu saade na mum oba bia ne priorities okra me ametie obi betimi de ama me fala nanso okọ na sa another guy hia na obema na boka o ma ne nwe me die ma asem ya na me kan kala bia me ne hihye ho ne ade ye book hotel ne ade odi machi koi bibia ye kama me mani fili but at the end of the day no wa ma me ambo ade no osore koi so ati ase ene no na ba ne sa na I'm lost. Na me buy when him dey me catch boys no. Oh me say marry. Me say marry. So oni ho kala ni ho. Me say marry. No ma me fans. Boys ade yo. So what I say eti we no Appiah obi beka say intention no the intention no entimi manifest. Eti one way or the other no obetimi plead say we innocent. So what I say but ababa one so video de beto abontin na wo hwe senia what video Appiah ho ana me dem what problem. So what I say eti we no obi beka say nanka Russian tactics ni bi eti sa ne city but ma menja ma na also for adwen kire bra comment section na share video no e ma refi say so many reactions ana babeda abontin Xandy Kamel areate likewise me ankasa me nua ba honam Sardine so areate ana afi so tiktokers bebre so atuja e de afa ho me pa cho ma me hu adwen kire kakra comment section because sebe ye na ye mema ai mema de setemawa then you do justice to it. And now when I'm saying shit I'm fat na Appiah so timi kase I want me nya daje kra man or in a wife. Hey Appiah openi one nya daje my wife or a man for be nya daje my wife and any foot to am the be ma.